I needed KY jelly, talcum powder, and some spray lube.
So I'm here with Jade Ellis. Now, how are you doing today?
I'm not too bad considering. It's been a bit of a rough weekend, but yeah.
A bit of a rough weekend. Now, you were out on the town last night. Are you hanging today or are you in full effect?
Well, I'm a bit tired. I don't drink, so I'm not hanging, but my feet are a bit sore from the boogieing.
And what about Tulisa? How is she going to be doing today? Obviously, you were out with her last night. Was she hitting the booze hard? She seemed quite upset at the fact that you were leaving.
Yeah, we were having quite a party, so if you're watching Tulisa, she's probably in bed.
I don't think she'll be up at this time. I don't think she'll be anywhere for a good... She might be hiding under the duvet all day today. Maybe you should give her a call. Now, on the X Factor on Saturday night, there was a bit of fisticuffs, or verbal fisticuffs, between Gary and Tulisa. Gary started it all with his fag ash comments. So just to clear up, does Tulisa, in your knowledge, or to your knowledge, have fag ash breath?
No, Tulisa does not have fag ash breath.
So we've got that one cleared up. Next thing was obviously Gary and the red wine breath. I'm thinking, though, that if he does drink that much red wine, it could explain some of the comments that he made last night and the judgments that he made last night.
Well, I don't know for sure, but yeah, you're right. It could have it could possibly have something to do with it.
It would make sense to me. It seemed a little bit last night like contradiction factor. Gary saying how much he loves you and how you're a great artist, and then dropping in there that he thinks he wants it more than you. And I'm like, Gary, have you not been watching the X Factor? We know all this stuff about Jade. She wants it. She wants it. So obviously he didn't want it very much for you, but you did. I'm really confused.
I know, I was a little bit confused, I'm not going to lie. Gary's been quite supportive the whole way through, so it was a little bit bizarre to have such good comments and then go, but you're going home. But as I say, it's got so many talents in it this year that I think it's a hard decision for the judges to make.
I think it was they seemed to struggle as well. They seemed to have a lot to say about you, and then when it came to their comments on Union J, I didn't even hear what some of them said. It was kind of like, apart from Louis, I love them, man. I love you too, but I have to send you out. Has he been going to acting school with his crying?
I think that Louis genuinely found it quite difficult because me and Louis got quite close during the show. So I think it was really hard for him to sit there and have to choose. Obviously, he likes his act and he wants them to stay in the competition. So I think it was very difficult for him to send me home.
Yeah, sometimes, though, the camera goes on him and he's just like this. You just think, hold on, what's going on in there, in that brain? He's somewhere else, just, sipping on a coffee, doing something that we don't want to know about. Okay, so moving on. One word to sum up each of the judges. So I'll say a name, you give me a word that sums them up. Nicole, who last night said you were frightening. I thought her horsetail in her hair was frightening, to be honest. So, Nicole?
I didn't say it. Sexy.
She was. She is that. I just wasn't sure about the horsetail. I didn't want her to kill a horse to get that. Louis.
Very funny. Oh, that's 2 words. Funny.
Okay, good. Gary.
Barlow.
And Tulisa.
Epic.
Now, just one thing that I want to clear up with you. Freak Like Me, which you did last night. Who sang that originally?
Originally, oh my lord, brain dead. I know the Sugar Babes covered it.
It's Dina Howard, and I just wanted to correct the Daily Mail on that because they wrote that it was the Sugar Babes who did the original.
No, it was not the original. I mean, I know the original. Like, that's when I grew up. That's how I knew the song. So yeah, I think I do love the original.
You love the original, and you were saying last night that it was kind of a Halloween song, but I've seen the video of the original, and I've seen Adina Howard in her latex hot pants, and I'm not sure that it was about Halloween.
There aren't many songs that are about Halloween.
Ghostbusters.
But Jedward already done that.
Damn Jedward.
I know. Although one night I could have been Deadwood, like literally with that little role that was going on. I could have been part of it.
Now, are you going to be doing some radio interviews?
Yeah, I've been doing some today, and I'm sure some radio interviews will come up. I'm going to be touring sort of around the country next couple of weeks, so I'm sure there will be some radio interviews popping up.
Because last weekend I was on Twitter while the X Factor was on, and there's a certain radio DJ, Kojo, who is on a certain London station called Choice, And he tweeted to say that basically about your sexuality, to say that you're not a lesbian, you just haven't had the right plantain yet.
Just for your information, plantain is not on my menu.
It's a vegetable. So I wasn't sure how that could change your sexuality. I think he's,
Exactly. No. I don't think I'm going to be. No, plantain doesn't do it for me.
So if you go on his radio show and he's got some plantain there, just various different shapes and sizes, watch out.
Exactly. I'll run a mile.
Do that. Leg it. Now, I went on to Twitter and I found 3 tweets that I quite liked, mentioning you. So these tweets, I want you to give me just your response. The first thing that comes to mind. Let's start with this one. Jade Ellis is the biggest MILF ever.
Love that.
She loves that, so that's good. I'm going to be on the phone voting for Jade Ellis all day because she's fully peng and I'm going to marry her. You're peng.
That's a really nice comment, except for the fact that I don't have a voting number anymore.
I think that was from yesterday. But, you know, he still wants to marry you.
That's nice. I've had a few marriage proposals, so I'm waiting for my ring.
That's what I was going to say. I don't see no rings on these fingers. This is my final one. Seeing Jade Ellis in latex has done wonders for my erectile dysfunction. I'm harder than Tulisa.
It was very difficult to get out of. Safe sex. It was like full body condom.
Amazing. And just finally, did it give you any chafing?
Lots. It was actually the most uncomfortable outfit you could ever wear. I needed KY jelly, talcum powder, and some spray lube.
That's a serious mixture. Did you get the flavoured one so you could lick it off after?
No.
It's a real shame. Thanks for talking to us today, and I'm sure, or I know, that we're going to be hearing a lot more from you soon, so we look forward to it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.